Isso. Itu. Oh, that's Gracias. Excelente. Capturale. Gracias. Donación. Gracias. 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 No, de asociación. Bueno, pues, sí. Ah, sí, bueno, pues, aquí usted, uno, dos, más bonita, no porque yo más, sí. Este es un, bonita, sí, 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 yo, no olvides que, eso, vamos, emoción, mucho, ya, no sé, no, no la vi, no lo voy a acá, sí, no la vi, sí, no lo olvides, no lo No one actually. Well, what do you say? Otra vez, bueno, una
Phải nói nè.
parece que falta más otro lado, cosita. No parecía que lo no lo ubica.
Move it. Move it. I'll take it.
no. Giờ có đi từng trên châu nói gì được rồi đến chậm thì được quay thì tự nhiên được cả tuần
Ready and waiting. Touch my tail, and no. Standing by. Time for some tail care. Nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here. Don't look at me.
Starlight, it's time to shine!
tiếng như một nghe có phần ít của một lần
That'll do. Out of the way.
แต่สิเหลืออ่ะมันก็จะเป็นแบบนั้นหมดเลย พูดมาที่แบบเรียกว่า
My old friends, the two Faithins. It's been a while. How have you both been lately?
Not too bad, thanks to you.
Oh, dear. Well,
Looks like you don't have any good.
please hear me out. The city has recently beefed up security, although there have always been quite a few, even if you find someone willing to risk it. So you passed up on my valuable commission.
Shepard, you know.
Well, we've been partners for a while now. Don't worry, though I don't have any business for you, I didn't come here for nothing.
Biker gangs.
The people of the Outer Ring live far apart, and the transportation, it's unfortunate that this option is
Thank you. We'll think.
We got a useful piece of intel, but it won't.
We don't have any other choice. Speaking of which, finding Belle. This whole thing is.
What's so strange about it?
Here's what I'm thinking. The Outer Ring might be vast and sparsely populated. Perlman's escape caused quite a stir, and public security is looking for him. You think, how does a living, breathing person disappear into...
I said I give up!
Now that's more. All right. Any other challengers? Anyone else? Big Daddy, we got the spark stuff. Now you can't say it's not the right time for us to join the Torrid Inferno. We, the sons of Cat.
It's strike while the iron's hot, you idiot.
นี่คือตัวเองหมด
The Overlord's throne, huh? Caesar, well, hasn't changed.
Huh? Aren't you coming with us?
I'm retired. This kind of action-packed stuff should be left to the young'uns.
Apaan sih?
Besides, someone's got to look after the transport.
Caesar! Big Daddy! We found something
Ini
amazing
mau
over
tolong
there!
berita. Ini mau
Oh, it's an airship! This is the first time I've seen one up close.
Hey, Caesar, such a serious accident. This
Betul lagi
guy's
ya,
lucky
di
to be
kapur.
alive.
I feel like I've seen this face before.
It's not just any guy. This is the defendant in that vision case from the He's on the public security's most wanted list. So much money! Enough to drink nitro fuel like water for the next 30 years! Enough to buy 5 steel tusks? Public...
Public? No! Don't hand me over to public security. I'm begging you. I have evidence of their evidence.
Mana betul ni?
Actually, I'm starting to doubt if Perlman we can still rely on Hand for the sacrifice
Master, second assistant. There is an income.
Right on cue. Fairy.
Oh, manager, you're home! I just sent you a message, but you didn't reply.
We're both here. What's up, Billy?
Manager, I have something really important to tell you, but I prefer to do it face. I'm at the corner behind Bardic Needle. Can you meet me there?
Billy, you're close by. Why don't you just come to the store?
Because the vehicle I'm driving won't fit through. Wait. A public security officer is coming over. I gotta talk to them real quick. Hey, so I'm hanging up. I'll be waiting.
Billy said his car wouldn't fit through? I don't get it. It seems he has something important to say.
Have a cup of coffee to jumpstart your day. You know, coffee is not a must, but a calm and relaxed mindset sure is.
Kita biar. Ini mau apa? Itu.
Oh, manager, that was quick.
Billy, did you get rich? Not only a new truck, but also...
I'm not sure if I should be saying this, but the truck has a new Eridu entry pass, and recently non-residents have had to queue for...
So you know the biker gangs?
Yeah, I worked with them for a while. Manager, we can chat about this later. I have something. The Sons of Caledon have intel on Perlman.
Is it credible?
It's solid. Their second-in-command told manager, the Sons of Caledon know we're...
You mean they're looking for a proxy?
They didn't put it like that, manager. Though we really need Perlman for the case we're handling. Anyway, I'll be helping the Sons of Caledon upgrade their Bangbu and purchase supplies in this if you want to meet them face to face.
Belle, you're back. The Sons of Caledon. One of the Belle, what's your...
I think we finally have a lead on Pearlman. There's no way we can pass this up.
Right, but the outer ring...
I just had Fairy do a background check.
All right, I get. The good thing is that the outer ring isn't a Belle. You should spend the next couple.
I don't. Maybe I would go say it there. I would take it.
Whoa. It's...
What do you think, manager? The outer ring scenery is pretty nice, right?
But this...
There's nothing we can do about it. The outer ring lacks ether technology, making it hard to eliminate hollows. They can't... Hey, you see that big guy over there?
That machinery, is it an oil pump?
Oh, you're good. This area is called the Old Oil Field. The residents here still rely on patrol... Wait! What's up with that truck? Man, we're gonna crash!
Billy, turn right! Drive into the hollow!
Oh my, oh my. Interesting. They actually drove into the hollow. And here I thought I'd get to see some explosive carnage.
Lord Lucius.
Although the Sons of Caledon meeting their end in a hollow only earns a 61 from me, I'll let it slide. I hope that in the future, you'll remember this lesson and stop meddling in things that you shouldn't. The second in command of the Vanquishers colluding with an ether corporation in the city? That's not a joke you should make lightly.
Manager! Hurry!
My...
Oh, I'm so sorry! I turned to... That oil tanker heading straight for us was terrible, but we've fallen into a hollow now.
Just before we fell into the hollow, I sent a distress signal.
That's great! That's right. Manager, don't worry. There's anti-corruption serum.
Billy, that's our way out of the hollow. There must be a carrot in the Sons of
Oh, that's right! You're a proxy! All right, let's get... Let's go, manager! I've got the data files.
Okay, installing 3 should be enough. You got ethereals! Must have been drawn in by the data piles.
Don't worry, manager. I'll handle it. More ethereals, and they seem tougher than the last ones. Manager, find someplace safe to take cover. Don't worry, everyone will get their do it, manager! We're almost there!
I'm really not built for this level of activity.
Big sis!
It's been a hot minute, little bro. Oh, so this is the proxy I've heard so much about.
Come on, brother. You've gotten a bit rusty.
All right, here we go. It's time to shine. All right, boys. Let's get to it.
Show me what you got, bro.
Will 10 rounds be enough?
Oh, you really must be feeling confident today.
Nah, it's just that I can't get a reimbursement on anything over 10.
We're just getting started.
You
Pasa
hold!
cuando hay una líquida. Maldita
That was
líquida.
a close call,
Maldita
little bro.
persona.
If we'd been a few seconds later,
Don't worry, big sis.
Esta persona no vale
Brother,
persona.
you have nowhere to run, but you've still...
Lighter, you just don't know me well enough. My body is made out of enhanced materials now. Forget about ethereals.
It seems that Nicole is pretty high up.
So, big sis.
oh, I got a strange call earlier from a young guy. He sounded terrified and said you fell into this hollow.
So it was the deputy manager.
Lucy thought it might be a trick, but the intel he gave about you was flawless. And he even... Oh, so this is the legendary proxy, huh?
Thanks. You were...
Hey, proxy!
Manager! Manager! Stay with me!
Ito yung malo.
I have to take some of the blame for this accident as well. We, the Sons of Caledon, must honor our guests with the finest funeral! Lighter, you will be carrying the coffin.
That's a heavy responsibility.
We'll need to keep the hearse driving steady. Piper!
Got it. I'll make sure it's as smooth enough.
Bernice! Of course, you'll be handling the cremation.
You got it! Just gotta burn everything to ash and smithereens!
Lucy? Lucy?
Can you all stop goofing around?
Don't be upset. It's not every day we get to have fun with the cremation ceremony.
You don't have fun at our guest expense! Bernice! Put away the flamethrower, now! You guys are driving me nuts!
Val, how are you feeling? Are you hurt?
Sorry. We got a little carried away. Welcome to the Outer Ring. May you rise from the ashes. Fathan! Who would have thought you'd both end up here all because of an accident? Must have scared you back then, huh? Relax!
Yeah, right. We've been partners in crime for
Time for a formal introduction. We're the Sons of Caledon. Billy should have already told you why we invited you. The Sons of Caledon need a favor from you. As for Perlman, his airship crashed here in the Outer Ring during landing.
What? You mean...
Yeah. Don't worry. We'll make sure he heals.
Wait. Caesar, are you stupid?
Negotiations? Bargaining chip? Lucy, again with the pettiness. This kind of manipulation and leveraging? That's not very overlordy.
Easy for you to say. I worked my butt off to keep this info under wraps just for today. If we can't strike a deal with Phaethon, where do you expect me to find a reliable proxy for the Tour de Inferno?
The Tour d'Inferno is our business. Don't worry, Proxy. You coming to the outer ring is a sign of respect. Even if you don't agree to...
Caesar, we appreciate your kindness. But as they say...
Wise is right. Actually, we only came today hoping to get a bit of information on Perlman. Since you've been so honest with us, we'll do everything...
Straight!
Thanks, Phaethon. Your willingness to help will be huge for us. So, you need a proxy for this Tour d'Inferno.
The Tour d'Inferno is the biggest event in the old oil field. Only the strongest...
Caesar, there's no... Let me explain. Simply put, the Tour only 2 teams compete, and the rules are... What's the purpose of such a danger? The purpose of the Tour d'Inferno is to regularly ensure... Naturally, for us biker gangs, the winner of the race becomes overlord of the old oil field motor league.
That's right, Phaethon. The Overlord is recognized as the top dog. The current Overlord's faction is called the Vanquishers, and their boss held the title for years. I've been...
I see. Lofty aspir... Oh, Caesar, if all you think about is people are gunning for the Overlord spot for more than just the future of the oil industry in the old... And as the leader of the Motor League, the Overlord for the past 6 months, the Vanquishers have only... But when I went to confront them, that smug...
Speaking of the Lucy, what are you besides? You're just mad because there's nowhere to...
Shut up, Caesar!
What? You call that...
You ruin one's plans.
Yeah. Lady Lu...
Enough, Caesar! I challenge...
Bring it on! Then we'll see who's scared.
Well, it's fine, Proxy. Don't worry. This is a tour. Yeah, it's no big deal. Just don't get roped into being the referee or... Anyway, Proxies, it's...
Listo. Pelota. พวกมัน
Morning. Did you sleep well?
Billy, where's Wise? I haven't seen him.
Oh, I just took him back to your store. The other manager and Caesar decided that they're gonna...
You mean moving the HDD equipment out here?
Right. The other manager said working in the city would make communication difficult. Plus, smart devices are few and far between in the Outer Ring.
Oh, morning, Proxy. Billy's right. You'll be more. Don't worry. We'll take care of the power and network connection. Even in the Outer Ring, you'll be,
Hearing you say that makes me a little nervous about our new working environment.
By the way, before the equipment arrives, let me Lucy said you might not be used to roughing it with the...
Oh, you shouldn't have.
It's no problem. I heard from your brother that you need to collect some hollow... Lucy and the gang are also preparing for the tour... Caesar! So this is the proxy from the city? Guess folks from...
Caesar, who's...
Young lady? You city folks talk funny. I'm Casa, the mayor of Blazewood. The Sons of Caledon have taken good care of our town. So if you need anything, just let me know. You can stay in the house behind me tonight. Sorry, it's still got some stuff that hasn't been moved. Hey, Casa! I noticed a lot of people in We don't have a choice. The pipeline to town still isn't Luckily, we got a big order recently. And with a...
What's a sunflint?
Oh, it's a kind of handicraft woven from straw. During the Tour d'Inferno...
This pattern looks like an upside-down person.
Wow, Proxy! You're pretty smart. The upside-down figure is the first overlord of the Motor League. The elders in the Outer Ring also say this design is the...
Such a unique pattern must have a story.
Yup! Actually, this pattern represents the legend of the first overlord's Tour d'Inferno. Though the old oil field can still produce oil.
Wait, isn't oil susceptible to
After the disaster, etheric matter, but luckily, the collapse of the only deep drilling...
So the natural gas vent...
The appearance of Cinder Lake saved everyone's livelihoods in the... But even with Cinder Lake, if left unchecked, more and more... There was a time when Cinder Lake, in order to save it, a young man and his friends risked their lives to enter the hollow... But the hollow was treacherous, and they didn't even have a carrot with them. Out of desperation, the young...
So, everyone makes sunflints.
Oh, Proxy. It's normal for the Proxy to think that way. Folks say the god of the sun. Since then, the residents have drawn...
That's a great story. No wonder it's widely
Kids in the old oil field. Of course, the first overlord did more than that. After he returned... He also made the rule that the Tour d'Inferno would be... Yeah, that's why the Tour d'Inferno continues to...
Proxy, you made it. Proxy, didn't Caesar say you were just going to meet the mayor? What took you so long? We saw the sunflints in Blazewood and ended up hearing the legend. So she even said her dream is to become a hero, just like the first overlord. If she really wants to be like the first... But the first overlord was a real person. Exactly. And it's because he actually... I mean, the Tour d'Inferno only happened a few decades ago. How come it's turned into the... Using an act of God to spread his story far and wide... Lucy, Caesar said this kind of old... Nonsense! Don't listen to her lies! I use Proxy, you can see it too, right? The Tour d'Inferno is less about heroics and... Speaking of which, yesterday Caesar called you Montefio. Lucy. Prestigious? You're being a bit too generous. So you're from the city? What made you give up that? It's because I never wanted that kind of life where everything is already. Exactly. It's different in the outer ring. That's what they say. But to survive, you can't forget. Take the Sons of Caledon, for example. In Proxy, I wasn't just making it up when the recent bad roots we've been getting have hurt our. So, for the future survive. You've got it all figured out. I knew someone as sharp as. Just watch. It won't be long. Lucy, you wouldn't. No, I didn't lose. It was just a. After all, prepping for the turret Inferno is what's most. Proxy, let's talk business. The other Phaethon mentioned this morning that the lack of hollow data in the app. So for now, we'll be going into the. Oh, I also need your help with something.
Belle, I'm back.
Good job, Wise. Come on, I'll help you set up.
No need. I just tested the voltage and network speed here. The HDD is working fine. Fairy and Eos are pretty excited to be in the outer ring. But it's a new environment, so it'll take some getting used to.
To help Caesar and the others win the race, let's start by gaining a bit of.
All right, Belle. If you're ready.
También.
The Sons of Caledon are here, as expected.
Let's move. Stick to the plan.
The place that refits old vehicle parts is just past.
Hold on. I heard from Belle that the factory in the Hollow sells parts after. If that's the case, why not?
It's simple, really. With so many bikers in the old oil.
Exactly. It's like if you want. It's just fit. Proxy, it's way easier for us to come into the Hollow to buy stuff.
Ethereals! Watch out, everyone! Don't worry. I'll take care of them.
That's right. We can try out our new fuel. Caesar, let me help out once in a while.
radiation here is quite low, and spatial stability is normal.
No wonder they can still.
Greetings. By the look of your gear, I take it you're from the
Hey, old timer. We're looking.
So, you're here for parts too?
Say what? The heck's going?
Some youngsters came by this morning.
Huh?
I warned them that buying up everything, but the Thyran girl leading them seemed awful. Oh, she said she's from the Sons of...
Wait, do we have any Thyrans? Grassy, Woody, and Bricky aren't girls, right? Bernice, the heart of an...
Wait,
We're the real Sons of Caledon. We have no idea who the...
Damn, not only did they keep us from...
well, actually, the whole thing just feels wrong to me. You just, don't mention it was me.
Where did those people go?
Oh, after they bought everything here, they headed straight to the...
Looks like we've still got a chance to catch...
I need to go to the vehicle graveyard to get my bike back. Can we make it in time?
It's okay. Wise asked Piper to bring the vehicles here. This way. There's a spatial fissure nearby. We'll be able to rendezvous with her soon. Oh, I knew the camera. The rendezvous point is near the highway. We're almost there.
Master, please be aware. Explosive items detected in the vicinity.
Watch me burn him to the ground.
Warning. Bernice has activated reckless charge mode.
Who's that? What terrible taste.
Someone who uses Golden Damsel in Distress as their Internaut username has no right to question my taste.
Shut up! Let's do this, Lucy! This one won't be easy. Watch out. Ready for a fiery beam!
Biosignals detected in the area ahead.
Great, Piper's already here. I can finally get my bike. Wow, Piper! You brought the vehicle! I'm just heeding the proxy's call. Thanks, Lilo!
Slow down, Bernice! You're going too fast!
It's time to find out who's the fast. Woo-wee! You young and sure...
Proxy, get on!
Perfect! We're the first to get here.
I was thinking, since we have the upper hand, we might as well call it a day. But seeing you like this really brings out my predatory instincts.
So soft! So warm.
Are you crazy?
Huh? Don't all kitties love love being warm and toasty.
I have...
Mình mua tiền là đi.
Are you okay? Oh, they're the proxies! Oh, he's a cat siren! Maybe super shocking.
Bernice, it's rude to poke someone's tail if you don't know them.
Oh, yeah! The first thing you need should be a scratch under the chin, right?
Don't patronize me.
No, can't you feel cute when they're angry?
Damn it.
The enemies are tired. Keep it up.
Come on, face me head on.
Oh, is that it? I haven't had enough fun yet.
How come this monster is so strong? Okay, that's enough. I give up.
What? You give up? Hey,
It means the refitted parts will be
huh. Pretend
What? Feeling hard to... Besides, if my employer...
pretend none of this.
Come on, what's your deal?
Oh, but we were having so much fun just now.
What?
Kitty, you're really good. I've never seen a Thyron as skilled and cute as you before.
E si che umana è potente.
Cute? Wait, what are you
I
talking...
mean it. And it looks like the legends are true. Cat Thyrons aren't loyal to their masters.
I'm just a mercenary working to get paid. And about my employer... But I can't reveal his identity. I don't want to call...
That's okay. Hey, Bernice. This isn't...
Leave her be, Lucy. Once Bernice has a...
Kitty, if you don't like your current employer, why not join the Sons of Calydon?
Huh? Aren't you afraid I'll betray you?
Don't worry, I've heard that kitties choose to partner up with only the strongest. The Sons of Calydon...
We'll see. Once you've actually... And stop calling me Kitty. I do.
Okay, Pulchra. Let's play again next...
With a playmate who doesn't know their own strength? But...
Awaiting further instructions. Time for some tail care.
Không đi ra tiền thì
Belle, Sons of Calydon, can you hear me? Our mission is to collect holo data. Belle?
with Billy.
Don't worry, Proxy. Unlike Billy, we...
Speaking of which, I've been curious for...
Oh, that's because every biker gang in the old oil field has champions. Lighter and Billy are our champions. The first Overlord established that any gang joining the League must act with... Normally, the Overlord mediates disputes. But if he's not around or an agreement can't be reached...
The boss is right. Champions bear the honor. However, considering the boss's...
What did Big Daddy say again? Ah, a ruler doesn't need to be this... But in the Sons of Caledon, I just so happen...
How can you say that? Lighter doesn't have enough to do, and it's all because you can't control your temper and get into fights yourself! Proxy, to be honest, for the longest time, I thought Lighter was here just to do odd jobs.
Well, Lucy sure knows how to get the most out of the money she spent.
Master, you have reached the date. Data collection area. Data pile 1 initializing.
Great, it's just up ahead.
Okay.
Here I come! Get back!
Activation complete. Next installation location has been marked.
Lucky it's not too far this time.
Cool. Grab that data pile and let's move.
Right away, Your Highness.
Data pile 2 initializing. Activation complete.
We just need to install one more and it's done.
The perfect installation location has been selected for you.
It'll be a lot more perfect if it were closer to us.
Data pile 3 initializing.
Watch out, more ethereals incoming.
Dirty pass!
Thank you for your patience.
Biosignals detected near data pile 2. Let's go, Weiss. Is this a hidden fissure? Biosignals detected nearby.
Hurry up!
There they are!
Lighter!
Lighter, do you know those people?
Don't think so. But judging by their get-ups, they're in the biker gang too.
What? I'll take you.
Victory's mine!
Which ones are you?
Out of the way, The brave fear nothing!
Thanks for your business.
We don't dispute it.
Hold it right there!
Hey, little girl, watch your mouth.
You, obviously. The data piles you're holding. Which biker gang are you running with?
Who we are is not.
Of course. These data piles come...
You're that Lucy something from the city, aren't you? But we're not buying it.
Huh? The numbers on the...
You see, these data piles were just abandoned. To think the Sons of Caledon would...
At first, I thought you were... Lucy, to grind off numbers engraved on a metal since they've even gone to the lengths of...
Since Lucy doesn't want me meddling.
Got it, boss. Looks like it's my... Listen up. I may not know the reason.
Yes, Lighter, they say you haven't lost a single duel since... I don't... Yes. It was tough to be straight with you. Our champion's from there, too.
Wait. Sorry.
You smug jerk! It's me, Bellum! You ended my 21 streak! You cocky bastard! Just because you're handsome, skilled, happier, and handsome! You think you can just forget my name?
Wait, did he just say you're handsome twice?
Bellum, huh? That's cool. I'll remember you.
Don't give me that crap! You've already said that 3 times! Enough talking. Our briefings today. Right here, right now!
Lighter, it sounds like you're tougher than Bella. But all that stuff about you losing before, is that true?
Of course it's true. I mean, winning isn't everything in that kind of place.
Hey, Lighter! You'd better take this seriously. Don't try to find excuses when you lose.
Leave everything to me.
The perfect spot.
Take this. Get loose.
Lighter! Take this!
Stop yelling my name like... Bellum lost? What should we do now? We were told that...
Don't do anything. Leave the data pod.
Okay.
Lighter, I came here to... I just didn't expect that after all these years.
No, you're wrong. I didn't mean to forget your name. It's just that everything...
What?
Hurting an opponent for money takes... That life has nothing to do with... You've got the skills to leave that place...
Lighter, you...
Be grateful for the outer ring. And if you just want to test your mettle...
Lighter...
No problem, Bellum.
Lighter! You never intended on...
Wait, aside from the name thing, I meant everything I said.
That doesn't make me feel it!
Ano?
Proxy, sorry to call you. I'll cut to the chase. I have an extra... Can you explain more? You must have noticed. Lately, every time we go into the hollow, I did a background check on Bellum and Pulchra. There's no public info linking them to any biker gang? You don't suspect any of the other... The Torrid Inferno is a head-to-head duel between us and the Vanquishers. Also, knowing Lucius, there's no way! Proxy, I expected some tricks from... If they didn't know about our plans ahead of time... Do you have any suspects in mind? Not yet. Blazewood mostly backs us to win. I'll look into it. I might need your help. Got it. Just say the word. Thanks. Oh, and just a reminder, Bernice can't keep a secret. You sure are worried, Lucy. What can I do? Everyone else is so... Anyway, I'll contact you once I get a...
No puedo ir. Ya, no está. Voy a decir.
Oh, Proxy.
Yes, I wanted to go over.
Ah, Proxy. You really know how to keep your mouth shut. I've said it before. If you can't keep a secret.
Piper, were you
Sorry. But Proxy, the suspicious individual was. Here's the deal. Every time Blazewood ships out their. Since Lucy told me there might. She said she was out for a stroll, but an hour later.
Her behavior does.
Ugh, this is
Costa's relationship with the sent to Caesar. Costa has the long-standing bond between Blazewood and the Sons of Calais. So, we have to.
This is a tough situation. But dwelling on the worst case scenario.
Piper's right. Once a Proxy, I heard there's another. We'll follow her at night and see what she.
Awaiting further instructions. Ready for combat.
All right, we're in the hollow.
How are things with Bernice and Caesar? I checked. Caesar's already asleep. That girl's got a routine like clockwork.
And Bernice is all taken care of. I sparred with her the entire day to wear her out. Looks like tonight, the ethereals in the hollow won't...
Quit whining, Lighter. If you'd hidden the nitro fuel better, we wouldn't be in this mess. Alright, let's get moving. Only the three of us? It's Casa! This way, quickly! Casa go? Let's search the area first.
Looks like this isn't the right way.
Copy that.
Nothing to it. Catch this one.
I think this place is a storage area.
I'm here like I was told. Hello? Is anyone there?
I thought we agreed.
Morse?
You were supposed to come alone.
What are you talking about? Hand over the goods like you promised.
If you want the goods, you're gonna have to pay up. Or... I'll just take it from the Sons of Caledon.
Wait, what?
You're mine now, and my prey never escapes.
Oh yeah? Bring it on! Morse, Cossack, let's settle this right now! Caesar trusted you. What are you doing running with them?
Hang on, Lucy, I can explain.
You guys met up here in secret. What else is there to explain? What did they hook you up with?
It's not like that. It's just that the town is in dire need of necessities. Ever since the gas station ran out of gas, we've been running low on money and resources.
What? You never mentioned any of this before. He's trying to escape! After him! Huh? Caesar, you're here! Caesar, calm down and listen to me. Costa and the Overlord...
Enough! I know. These supplies will get corrupted if left in the hollow. Casa. Take them with you.
Overlord Pompeii?
It's been a while, Caesar of the Sons of Caledon. To think that little sprout by Big Daddy's side would dare bring her underlings to challenge me.
Overlord Pompeii, while the Sons of Caledon still recognize you as the leader of the Motor League, you'd better explain why you're here.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That will be addressed. Caesar, these goods are what the Vanquishers promised to deliver to Blazewood. Are you...
Don't push your luck.
Lucy, wait. I heard you arguing with Casa earlier. I checked these boxes. They really are food and medicine. They weren't lying. No matter where they came from. These are things... But... Casa... Caesar, I was actually planning to ask you for help. But then you came in all excited, telling me you qualified for the Tour d'Inferno and asked if you could stay. The Sons of Caledon have helped Blazewood so much over the years. At a crucial time like this, we have no way to repay you. So how could we...
Repay? Selling us out to the Vanquishers?
Selling you out? Wait, Lucy, I've never betrayed you. I just made a deal with the Vanquishers. We trade the handicrafts we make for supplies.
She's telling the truth. Although you have the favor of Blazewood, as the Overlord, I couldn't turn a blind eye to the needs of the residents. So, when Casa suggested moving the trade to the Hollow to avoid any misunderstandings, I agreed. After all, we can't disrupt the peace among League members.
So you're saying the leak about our whereabouts has nothing to do with you?
Standing your ground is a good trait, but not knowing when to back down is just disrespectful. I'm here to resolve this matter. Today I found this in the handicraft.
Is that a
Moors, this vial should have contained heavy oil, the lifeblood of the old oil field. So why is this here? Also, the supplies delivered to Blazewood of late seem to be less than what was agreed upon. Do you know anything about this?
Boss, Pompey,
Moors, I didn't bring you along for the Tour d'Inferno just for you to play dirty tricks. If we, as the League Overlords, are not just, then who would want to remain part of the League? And who would...
I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight. It's all my fault.
You're willing to take your punishment. Do you think you alone can bear the responsibility for the damage that you've caused? Sons of Caledon, Casa. Moors is my subordinate. I failed to manage him properly. I won't shift the blame onto him. As the current overlord, I'll take
Nice speech.
Recently, I negotiated and reached cooperation agreements with several areas neighboring the old oil field. According to the agreement, the old oil field's damaged oil pipelines can be...
Wait, does that mean our town's oil supply is saved?
That's right. Within 3 months, the supply should... Also, several regions have agreed to share the roads, opening up at least 5 new freight routes. Sons of Caledon. In the next 6 months, I plan to have you...
You mean you're just gonna hand them over on a silver platter?
I heard you've been drawing bad routes lately. Though it's just a coincidence, and though the new routes are lucrative, they also traverse treacherous areas. I have a condition, though. You need to help the less fortunate residents in these 3 regions for free during this period. And any teams using the routes in the future must do the same. How does that sound?
Hey, Lucy. How are the terms? Are they real? As good as he says.
If it's true, it does solve our plus with expanded...
Hey! Oh man! Your terms are certainly interesting. But it looks like you're making... If I become Overlord, I'll be fairer than you.
You can certainly talk the talk. Caesar, here's a letter of commitment I wrote myself. See you at the Tour d'Inferno.
So, it turns out, Moors bugged the handicraft sent to Blazewood for processing, and was listening in on our conversations.
Yes, and once the goods were processed and shipped out, they could discreetly retrieve the listening.
If that's the case, why did the Overlord reveal this? At that point,
Even if we hadn't found the listening device, once we cleared things up with Casa, we would have eventually started to suspect the handicrafts.
That's right. If we found the bugs ourselves...
Is there a difference? Oh, Bernice, always so optimistic. The Overlord stepping up shows some sincerity, at least. If we had confronted him, even if it was all Moors' doing, he wouldn't have... His handling this could have shaken the foundations of the Motor League.
It could jeopardize the safety of the entire...
Yes. We've been able to live relatively peacefully. Thanks. You have to understand. Our oil isn't just coveted by other regions in the Outer Ring. If something happens to the oil, the biker gangs, especially Blazewood, the resident...
Oh, Proxy! There you... Sorry to bother you, but can we talk?
Proxy, I want to discuss Caesar. Ever since we met, she's usually straightforward and energetic. Caesar's worried. It's strange, right? Lighter offered to train for the turd, and I think it's related to what happened that day. Just so you know, I don't really care. Proxy, can you come up with... Lucy, I'm planning to head back to New Eridu tomorrow to copy some offline data. It might be a good opportunity. That's a good idea. And Caesar hasn't been to New Eridu much. You can show her around. All right, I'll handle Caesar. Tomorrow, have her take...
Nuevo. What a
So this is where the famous Phaethon lives and runs a video store. That reminds me. Sometimes Lucy comes all the way to New Eridu just...
Does Lucy still come back to the city?
We sometimes do business in the city. Thanks to her new Eridu citizen. Not me, though. If I hadn't come with you today...
How about we explore the city? We have some time while the data copies. And there's nothing else to do here while we...
All right. We've seen the movie and had our drinks.
We've got some time to kill.
Okay, let's go.
Everyone, watch out! Stay away from that view!
Uh-oh. That guy has a dangerous look in his eyes. Take care of yourself, Belle. Ah. Hello, Belle?
Caesar, where are you? Are you okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine. I already caught the guy. And besides, you weren't that
You sounded so scary just now, and you told me to stay out of the—
Sorry to scare you. That guy was really dangerous for an order. So, are you still nearby? I got totally turned around chasing him through the alleys. So, Hey, Belle. The data should have finished copying by now. And it's getting dark. Let's head back to the outer ring. Thanks for showing me around today. So many strange and...
Haven't you ever thought about it, Caesar?
Me?
Belle, it really is you. Long time. I saw the note on your door saying you'd be away for a... Shop told me he saw you were back, so...
We're doing good. Thanks, Enzo.
I happen to be one of those friends. We'll take good care of Belle and Wise.
With such a friendly host, we neighbors can
Is that guy your neighbor, Proxy? You seem close. I always heard people in the city aren't as close to one another. You asked if I ever thought about living in the city. So, if I want to really...
Are you talking about the...
Yeah, Proxy. I've been growing up with the stories of the Torch Inferno. Being the Overlord is more than just being... Even though Pompey's men caused trouble, he stepped in and resolved the situation. I only just found out the reason the Overlord had... When he laid out the terms, Lucy immediately saw... Casa has been working tirelessly. Compared to them, I still have a long way...
say that, Caesar. You have your own strengths. When you found those goods in the hollow, you didn't at the time. We all thought Casa had betrayed us. But you still thought of the town's residents first.
I think anyone... But hearing you say that makes me... I might not be the smartest, but like a wild boar, once I set my sights on... Besides, I've got a great group of friends. Now it's time to focus on Torden for...
Boss, here's the new route distribution sheet. The newly expanded freight routes have been assigned to the Sons of Caledon as per your instructions.
Yes, put it there.
Boss, you've worked so hard for these new routes. Are you really going to just hand them over?
If it weren't for Moore stealing the intelligence, I wouldn't have had to go through all this trouble. By the way, Moores insists he acted alone. What do you think?
Well, boss, you know Moores was also thinking of our best interests.
You're giving me the answer to a question I never asked. Wanting to win isn't a bad thing. But since I'm the reigning overlord, we have to act with integrity.
Nuevo.
The Motor League stability ensures the safety. By the way,
that is absolutely untrue. It's just that we had some issues with the protective gear we arranged for the oil refinery. I had to find a way to handle it.
I hope so. Lucius, you're smart and...
Yes, boss.
These documents never end. I've been feeling exhausted these days.
Not at all, boss. You've been talking about the Tour d'Inferno.
Well said. Caesar may have some potential.
But boss, please don't overwork yourself for the next few... After all. For this grand event, you need to be in peak condition.
Ready and waiting. Ready for combat. Ambi, in position.
Alright, all you diesel-loving rascals! Watching on TV, listen on the radio, and cheer them hit your face!
Right,
30, 40, or even 50 years ago! A young man performed the miracle, and new heroes will recreate the legendary...
I didn't expect so many people.
Do what you're good Proxy, and leave the rest.
What's that thing flying around?
Good question. Eyes wide open and take a gander at this, folks. To give everyone a front row seat to this grand event this year, there's only an unprecedented 10-minute broadcast delay inside defending. We got the Vanquishers. Pompeii challenging. We have the Sons of Caledon. The rules are simple. Charge into the hollow, reach Cinder Lake, and use the Spark Stone to blow up those pits. Whoever completes the ritual first will be
Overlord.
You're quite confident, little girl. Do your best, and try not to.
Alright, folks. The Torg Inferno is a vanquish. Can we expect an epic showdown in the hollow?
Be careful, everyone. We're about to end
Cinder Glow Lake?
Alright, we're in the hollow. Everyone, follow this path down into the depths of the hollow. I'll monitor this route in real time.
Obstacles detected on the road ahead.
Piece of cake.
Warning. Dangerous buildings above the road
Right
ahead.
past them.
You okay?
Not at all. My hair is full of sand.
That's what you get for being so slow.
There are more and more ether crystals around.
Ether concentration levels are up too. Be careful, everyone. Huh? There's a huge building over there.
Probably an oil refinery, right? Big Daddy told me this place used to be incredible. Whoa, that was close.
Watch where you're going.
Warning. Fire detected on the road ahead. Warning. Dangerous buildings above the road ahead.
That was a tough track.
Really? Is that all you got?
Just focus on your driving, okay? Watch out. It's getting more narrow up ahead.
Sit tight, Proxy.
What's that sound? The ground's shaking. Everyone!
Proxy! Proxy! Wake up! Dang, that was quite an impact. Is your...
I'm fine. How are you holding up?
I'm alright, just a few scratches. I'll live. The only problem is, it's just you and me now. Lucy and the boulder fell. The ground gave way and collapsed.
Master, due to the spatial distortion caused by additionally, before the rockfall, a
significant release of energy.
There were old oil facilities on that path. What's...
Dust. I thought with.
Belle, what did you... But the Outer Ring doesn't have advanced ether technology.
Since we found this stuff, it proves it wasn't an accident. Someone sabotaged us.
What? Who did this? But when we were at the starting line, Pompey told me to give it my all and give him a proper challenge.
Caesar, although we can't jump to conclude, the drone should have gotten it all on camera. Bernice is watching the race.
Understood, Second Assistant. Connecting you now.
Oh, hey, Proxy, it's you. Everything looks to be going smoothly in the Hollow. And we have...
Huh? Bernice!
What?
Belle, something's wrong. Ferry says the footage being broadcast has been tabbed. The footage from both sides has been swapped out. I don't think this is just about stopping us from winning.
You're right. It seems the enemy is deliberate, and there's ether explosives appearing where they shouldn't be in the Outer Ring.
Are you saying Cinder Lake might be in danger?
Yes, I think Belle's get...
Caesar, you're the leader of the Sons of Caledon and our client. So what's the plan? We can try to get out of the Hollow right now and tell...
You're stating the obvious, Proxy. We can't just sit back and watch. As long as we can...
All right, since you've come to a decision...
Wait. What are you all talking about?
Don't worry, Bernice. Belle, Caesar.
Let's go, Proxy. We don't have much time.
Biosignals detected in the area ahead.
Ugh, there's no end to these things!
That was Lucy's voice. Let's hurry! I have arrived!
Caesar and the Prox? Seriously?
Are you guys all right?
Boss, don't worry. We're fine. But the collapse just...
That's the conclusion we came to, too. Looks like someone is...
Wait! If you're going to Cinder Lake...
Note, I've already detected the coordinates.
That's great news.
Standing by.
Here I come!
Let me at him!
Not bad.
I'll bring home the win!
Eliminating target. Pinch your maneuver.
Come on, face me head on! Now we're talking!
This way. There's a spatial fissure nearby.
Biosignals detected nearby.
Let's go take a look.
It's Morse! That's weird. Why isn't he with the
Boss, that guy just now was holding a pair of
Moors, what's your status? Have you seen the Sons of Caledon? Where have they gone to?
Reporting in, boss. I've been monitoring their route as instructed.
Still haven't seen them. Those young'uns know how to handle themselves.
Boss?
Moors, of course the Overlord is fine. Didn't you see him cut down those ethereals just now with a single slap?
Lucius, enough trying to suck up to me. After all these years with me, you still haven't gotten over. As a biker and second in command of the Vanquishers, you aren't fit to lead.
Boss, I get what you're saying. I've always been...
Enough. In the past, you would have... Moors, keep an eye on the Sons of Caledon.
Not good. The Vanquishers are...
But by the sounds of it...
Is it just me? Or does something feel... The explosion at the foot of the mountain just now caused a...
Roxy, you're off seeing something like that would usually cause a...
Hey, Caesar!
Huh? Who's...
Morse, time to surrender.
Not gonna happen. Tremble before me.
Copy that.
Victory's mine!
We're just getting...
Electro engine. This isn't good. He's trying to get away!
Morse, you coward!
Boss, he escaped through the fissure.
Morse must have had something to do with the explosion back there. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Now's not the time for this. Focus on dealing with the ethereals in front of us.
The Sons of Caledon.
Boss, you might have a soft spot for that Caesar, but it's their own fault for being so useless.
But dull can be a good thing. At least we won't have to worry about Cinder Lake for a few years. What's with all these ether crystals coming out of nowhere?
The ether aggregation catalyst can accelerate the crystallization of free-floating ether particles. This is tech developed.
Lucius, do you mean you...
That's right, Pompeii. I've replaced your spark stone. Oh, and one more, especially for those with a weak aptitude for ether. It will have serious consequences.
Lucius, how did you won't get away with this?
How dare you give me another, you monster! Despite being so corrupted, you still have this much strength!
To think I ever had such high hopes. Do you understand?
Did you really think we all shared your old-fashioned ideals of freedom and morality? The weak and the worthless have no place in this age. With the power of ether, I will establish a new...
What is it?
Boss, we found this...
What? All those explosives didn't take them out? We have... Sorry, boss. Time to say goodbye. Wait a minute. Weren't you
Warning. A significant
What? What's...
There aren't any cameras near Cinder Lake, so we can't be sure.
Damn. Does that mean...
No matter what, Lucy. Roxy, where are our bikes?
The fissure took them to a place not too far away. Come with me. Barry, how's the situation at Cinder Lake looking?
rising ether concentration levels detected. I have also detected that Cinder Lake's heat signature is shrinking.
I knew it! Cinder Lake is in trouble.
We're almost there. Our rides are up ahead. That's down.
Just want to read about ether.
This
We're almost there. Cinder Lake is just ahead. Caesar, that's...
Oh man! Hang in there!
The corruption is too severe. Caesar! Something's wrong with Cinder Lake! There are ether crystals everywhere! What on earth happened here?
It's Lucius. He betrayed me.
We'll get you out now. We can deal with the rest
There's
later.
no time. Caesar, listen. You must protect Cinder Lake.
Oh man!
Wow. Masuk. Wow.
Hey! Old man!
Useless. He's completely turned into an ethereal.
Damn it! This is all Lucius is doing! He's the one conspiring with the Ether Corporation to extinguish Cinder Lake!
That's right. So long as the order runs out, he can do whatever he pleases.
Warning. Rising ether activity detected.
What? The brave fear nothing.
Catch this one! Full power. Die, right now!
Let's roll! Watch it! I'll bring home the win!
Let me see what
His attack mode has changed. Watch out, everyone.
Out of our way, old man! If this keeps up,
The enemy is exhausted. Hold on a little longer.
are you guys okay?
Caesar, don't worry about us. Just think about winning. This is the only way for the Overlord to rest in peace.
Understood. Leave it to me. That's all you got. There's more to battle. The glory.
Racky, buddy, Racky! Confirmed. Catch this one!
That's all you got.
Focus fire.
Start right now. Together. Come on, just a bit more.
dulu.
Caesar!
Itu no sé.
We finally did it. But Cinder Lake, in a few minutes, it'll be completely extinguished. How ironic. Even with the Sparkstone, it's too far away. There's nothing we can do.
Without oil, what does Lucius plan to do with the old oil field?
Unless a miracle happens. Huh?
I'll get the Sparkstone there.
What? Wait. No. Caesar, you can't leave!
Caesar! Have you lost your mind? You'll die! Caesar! If we can't stay here, we'll just leave!
You're right, Lucy. Even without oil, we can still make a living somewhere else. But what about the people who don't have a choice? I'm sorry, but this is what I have to do.
Wow. Muy bien, mucho.
Don't look at me like that, because I'll start to feel afraid.
Empecé mucho. No, medium.
Wait, there's an abnormal spatial fluctuation nearby. It's like something is coming our way.
It's not over yet. Where is it?
Wow.
Yo, we meet again.
Luego le digo.
Belle, everything's packed.
Proxy! Good thing you haven't left. I almost missed it.
Caesar, I told you.
I told you I'm just the act that day. Even though Pompey threw in the Sparkstone that was replaced by Lucius, he was the first one to reach the finish line. The Overlord title should be his.
Caesar, speaking of Lucius.
Nothing yet. We haven't found his man Moores either. That no-good snake. We sent Bernice and Piper to cut him looking through the stuff he left behind. We found evidence that he was colluding. Proxy, I didn't get to thank you after leaving.
Couldn't have done it without you, Caesar. Winston, all I could do was watch you.
Hey, don't get emotional. Isn't it crazy how that went?
A friend who's an expert on this said that due to the complex air current, due to the balance between the natural gas and...
Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiant.
Who'd have thought the legend of the first Overlord was true?
People back then didn't know about the fissure.
True, but isn't the...
Do you remember what happened after you fell into the fissure?
Parts of it, but it's hazy in the darkness. I thought I would then. I saw a light in the darkness. Next thing?
It was unbelievable.
She's always had her eye on taking over as the leader of this. I thought she'd be relieved. That lunatic...
That was intense. Lighter?
My face was even swollen the next... Since you're heading back to the city.
Oh, it's a...
Yeah. All of this. It's a shame I didn't have time to help with the weep.
Thanks. I'll take good.
You're always welcome in the Outer Ring, Proxy.
Okay. Okay, kita.
I can't see Caesar and the others in the rear view.
Cinder Lake is safe, and Caesar is the new overlord. Our Outer Ring adventure has finally come to a success.
It feels like Cinder Lake was just about to go out.
What's wrong, Wise?
Although we could only prove the fissure in Cinder Lake, but seeing Caesar just like that time.
Wise.
Belle, you really have to admit we're family in moments like this. You must be thinking the same. Same thing. This is the edge of the city. Use and
Second assistant, you have deviated from your
don't worry, Fairy. We're going the right way. We're here. Let's
Come on, Eos. Don't forget your scarf.
It feels like we haven't been back in a long time, Belle.
Fairy, do you know where this is?
search complete. This is the center of the chasm at the edge. The chasm, which preceded New Eridu, was the product of the large uncontrolled hollow disaster in Eridu. Often to deal with the out-of-control Hollow Zero during the fall of the power of the explosion sparked a strong
That's right. There's nothing in the chasm that can be corrupted. So Hollow Zero...
New Eridu could only be built because of it. Without it, if you keep driving from...
That belongs to the White Star Institute. Turning left before the statue takes you to the former main road number 7 of the...
And on the right side of the road were all the dessert shops and...
I couldn't finish them? As soon as any...
How could I forget?
Our teacher is right there.
The Helios Academy. That's our real home. It's there now as well. Just a...
Teacher, we're back.
Master, second assistant. Should you wish, I can search for her name and accurately...
Carol. Carol Arna.
That name was not found in the database of victims from the fall of the old capital. Only one matching result was resulted in the uncontrollable Hollow Zero, leading to the great tragedy of the fall of the city. The main culprit, Senior Research Director Carol Arna of the Helios Academy, along with others involved, will forever be etched on the Pillar of Shame. Speculation. The name provided earlier was incorrect, or the matching information...
No, it's no mistake. The person officially responsible for the fall of the old capital is...
She was our teacher.
She taught us, raised us. The HDD system and EOS are very... Didn't you ask us why we wanted to investigate?
We became proxies so we could collect enough observation data to one day head back to where Helios Academy once...
We're confident that if there are clues, any...
Belle and I are prepared to swear on our lives that our teacher isn't the one responsible. We have to uncover the truth about the fall of the old capital and clear our teacher's name.
Warning, an unknown entity has been...
Huh? Now? Who would come here?
Section 6, Hoshimi Miyabi.
That's correct. And you're the leaders of the independent investigation team
Ah,
of
lo
the
sabía.
exceptional guide Bangbo.
Y
I did not anticipate being bested by you.
We're honored you remember us. But being bested by us, what do you...
I am training to be the first to reach the Chasm Memorial. I would...
So you're here to pay your respects to the deceased too?
Yes, my mother.
My condolences. I hope you can find peace.
Thank you. But I don't intend to find peace.
Hmm? You don't?
Indeed. I shall not seek peace until all those responsible for the fall of the old... I'll catch them all. No.
Nuevo. Qué bueno. Este era un mensaje. Ok. Sí, tampoco. Mucho. No me. Ya, mucha demora. Viene mucha la de la distribución. Mất đến sâu sâu. Chào cô kia mà. Hoàn toàn đi ra. Nó sai về qua trong này nguy tâm. Mất sâu. Ngoài đấy xin. Chỉ tôi nhé. Ý kia nào. Dạ, cô để tôi